What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to Small Biz. What if I told you there was a way that you could make 231% in less than 30 days? In fact, what if I told you I've already done it for dozens of people, and there's 3 reasons that I want to cover today why we very well might do it again. So, ladies and gentlemen, pull up a chair. Grab a cup of coffee, ice cold beer, glass of wine, whiskey on a big rock. Here we go. All right, before I forget, podcast equipment. We got a big screen TV right over there. I'm going to show it to you so I can see what I'm doing when I come to the podcast. There's going to be microphones here. I may have a headset. This whole thing's about to blow up. 4K cameras. We're going worldwide, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, as I sit here, we are bringing in almost 900 new members a week. That's up 3 times from where we were just 60 days ago. The problem we have, and I've certainly made it clear enough, is 50 premium members. Just had another gentleman quit about 2 minutes ago. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I've said to you, I don't give a shit if you're making 3, 4, 500%. So I need you to listen closely, and then I'm going to mention something about EIDL. If I brought you a business proposition and I said, what if there's a way you can make 50 to 100 times on your money? Would you be interested? Would you? Hell yes! Did you see the guy on Twitter? He shared a screenshot from this month. $39,826 of profit, one guy. And there's a lot of them that have made 10 times that amount. So let's get this straight. You give me $36 a month or $365 a year at the present moment, and I give you almost $40,000 in 30 days, and we have 50 people and probably another 50 by the time Valentine's Day rolls around that are going to quit. So here's the deal. We may raise the price very soon. You might have seen, I just said the 8662 small biz number. It's no longer available to those that are not premium members. I spend 3 hours a day for the last 2 months talking to people on the phone. And you would have thought that AT&T just disconnected the number. It hasn't fucking rang once in the last 48 hours. And every time I spend 20 minutes or more with someone on the phone, usually about EIDL or how to get a business loan, they always say to me, well, thanks so much for the help. I can't wait to join. In fact, as soon as I hang up, I'm going to become a premium member. Bullshit. So we got to pay our bills one way or another. And in the very near future, I'm probably going to announce a price increase of, I don't know, $2 to $3 a day from $1 where it is now. But huge discounts on both the annual and the monthly. Probably between 15 and 20%. Relative to where they are right now, because like I just said, there is 3 stocks I'm going to talk about today, another 3 that we recently bought, maybe 1 or 2 that I'm currently eyeballing that I'll give you a heads up on. There are people that are making 10, 20, 30x, some of which just checked out right now because they're freeloading. Have you seen the Twitter post where I said, like this post if you want my next stock pick? We had 260 people like it. That's more than 20 times what I normally get, which means we have upwards of 1,000 of our 10,300, thank you for following me on Twitter at TrySmallBiz, that are freeloading. Some have made $500,000. We're up 11x in 12 months. If you only had $1,000, it's now worth $11,000 in 12 months. You would have given me $365, and you would have kept over 10 grand. That's a 10x return on your money in the last 12 months, and you'd be first to come up in search as a premium member. You'd be promoted to 155,000 people every single year, and if we raise the price and shrink our premium members, you'll get promoted more often. I could go on and on. In fact, there's a giant banner. It's a red banner when you log into your account. It says premium members get 400% more value, and the entire menu's there. We get over 100 clicks a day on that. How many have signed up? None. In fact, we've only had 3 new premium members this year. We used to get almost 30 a month. We've gotten 3 and we've lost a net of 50. Now, some people don't like me. Some people are struggling, and my heart, my thoughts and prayers are always with you. You should know that. But there's a lot of people that just don't think they should compensate me for anything. They should just continue to soak up 231% gains and probably on our way to getting another 200%, maybe in the next couple of months, to go along with 10x that we made last year. But no, the idea of playing by the honor system and paying us $1 a day so we can do this, do you guys realize, before I get into the stocks, do you realize how close we are? Some of you do. Tammy Murphy, Larry Poulin, Guy Anthony, Patrick, Vince, you know who you are. There's about 25 or 30 of you, men and women, that are following me on Twitter religiously, and they're making an absolute bloody fucking fortune. But we're so close. We have 5,388 members, which means we have over 5,000 that are free. They're hiding in the back. No one can see them. When someone does a search, and we're getting more and more every single day, who comes up first? The premium members with the green box. Who's on the homepage 100 times a day? The premium members that pay us $1 a day. Who's getting promoted all over social media to 150,000 people, and soon to be more than that on the podcast when I put the fucking headphones on? The premium members. That's who. So it obviously doesn't work. I've tried begging, pleading, poking, prodding, cajoling, swearing. It doesn't work. You can lead the horses to water, but you can't make them drink a 231% profit. So if you're still with me, and only half of you are, what the hell happened in the last 30 days? Well, HLBZ, which is back to 30 cents, we sold it at 33.20 for what? The second or third time this month. COMS, we're in it again at 807. It's now 805. It got down to as low as 8, but it was 12 cents yesterday, right? The whole naked short war thing went from 7 cents to 12, back to 8. So we were buying it back again in the 8s. If you can buy COMS at 0840 right now, I would do so. Downside risk, probably 8 cents. The new one, ENSC, it's a biotech. It's back into its base. We just bought it today. It's Friday the 27th at 72 cents. Edward, Nancy, Sam, Charlie. The big disappointment, the big fucking turd, because it's no longer be big, it's starting to go up because supposedly they have to report their earnings that they're 9 months behind on by Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. So right now it's 66 cents a share. You had a chance to buy it at 60 on Monday of this week. I'm loaded to the gills in the mid 80s, mid to upper 80s. So I feel very good about be big, especially if they ever ban TikTok. There's a fucking bill in the Senate. Josh Hawley, right? And others, Ted Cruz. They want to ban the largest streaming video company in the entire world. And who's number one in India? Lemotive, which is 100% owned as of last month by BBIG, but they don't say a fucking word. They're 9 months behind on their earnings. I'm starting to think they're in cahoots with someone very large, probably not on the short side, because I don't see the naked selling and the push down like I used to. It's probably someone who said, give us some time to acquire a huge amount of stock before you release earnings, which might be through the roof, because they now own the number one in India. And if they ever ban TikTok in the United States, and it's probably going to benefit YouTube Shorts the most, you could have a halt and be big. It'd be $5 a share when it reopened. And it may happen. So if you can buy BBIG in the 60s, 60 cents and change, do so. But look, we're this close. Do you realize I love what I do? I love helping the little guy and the little gal make money. And if you're following me on Twitter, especially the last couple of days, I'm tweeting up a storm. 30, 40, 50 fucking times a day. And what's it really all about? Making money. Understand what's going on in the economy, the stock market. The commentary is as valuable as the stock picks. If we could get 3 or 4% of the 5,000 who are hiding in the back, they see the fucking banner, but for whatever reason, they won't pull the trigger. We could have the annual event tomorrow. We could be cruising out of Miami by the fall of this year. We could get mega sponsors that could cover at least part of the cost to get there, or the food and drink when you do with a significant other. This could be absolutely amazing. And most importantly, you guys could turn me loose all day long so I can spend all my time from 4 a.m. if you're following me on Twitter until 1 o'clock in the morning. It's a disease, I know, looking for the next idea. What's the next 10, 20, 50 cent? And we're going to start talking more about $1, $2, $3 stocks. I missed BuzzFeed. I had it at $1.25. The fucking thing tripled. I had GROM this morning. I had an order in at 175. It got to like 184. GROM, it bounced. It's pulling back down. So if that get down under 2, it might be interesting to take a look at. But the market's overbought. My point is this, and I know this is all over the map. Turn me loose. My father, rest his soul, used to say that when he wanted to go on the dance floor. He'd say, son, turn me loose. Let me go do what I love to do. And when he was in his 60s before he passed, he'd be out on the dance floor, 3 seats to the wind, dancing with women half his age, and they loved him. But if you guys would turn me loose, let me do what I'm good at. That's make money in the stock market. When we launch the podcast, we're going to talk as much about investing as we are trading. How do you invest in a 401k and a mutual fund? I will tell you. Why you should marry your mutual funds and you should date your stocks, I will tell you. I will crank out a list. It may eventually go to an email and or a text, but please understand, this is not just about the feds that are going after stock pumpers or the impersonators that are ripping people off using my name and logo. It's about building our brand. Our Twitter page is exploded. It's gone from 5,000 to over 10,000 quick. They see this crazy motherfucker and they want in. I think we added 300 followers this week. The more it spreads and the more people say, wow, this guy does know what he's talking about. I just made 40% on a trade. We made, what was it, WISA? We made about 67% in less than a day, trading it twice. How many fucking people are doing that for you? None. I've done it consistently for almost a year and a half. So in closing, I'll be doing a video next week about EIDL, the 3 most commonly asked questions that I used to get before I said, you got to be a premium member to call me. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video. We are not going to get any new premium members, but the ones who stick around and give me a chance to do what I do best, whether it's $1, $2, $3 a day, I can promise you, and I've already proven this to be the case, you and I are going to make an absolute fucking fortune for the next 10, 20, 30 years and beyond. So until next time, always remember that I absolutely love you and thank you so much for watching.